What's up, YouTube? So apparently embargo's lifted on the Rebirth demos for some streamers and influencers, and we're gonna watch their experience with the demo, specifically Maximilian Dudes. So I like him a lot and I trust his views, especially on Final Fantasy VII stuff. Dare I do this? Will my PC overheat? Dude, I am gonna cry. I'm doing it.
Final Fantasy VII Remake was a game that was given an impossible task to recreate a game and all the memories that people have and make it feel like it's something substantial while also new at the same time. It's the game that we were all looking for, but the one we were really looking forward to was the sequel. And now, after spending a bit of time with the game, I ultimately understand that Final Fantasy VII Remake was the game to step up to the plate, but it might be Rebirth that hits the home run.
Oh, let's go!
So let's talk about it piece by piece. I'm going to make this a general impressions video and then make a couple others that go over some of the more intricate details of what you can expect, because there is an absolute metric ton to talk about.
I'm still not over this.
From the two demos that were available. So let's talk about that, the two demos.
Two demos.
Is a portion of the flashback sequence, the story that we hear of Cloud talking to the rest of the party in Calm. And this is a recollection of events that happen in Nibelheim, which is the biggest core contributor of the plot of Final Fantasy VII, the events of Nibelheim. Yeah, it is essentially you and Cloud and younger Tifa all going up to the reactor, and purposely serves as the tutorial.
Look at it.
Tutorial, at least the part that we were playing, for the beginning.
Look at Sephiroth's hair. Look at it.
Tutorial, at least the part that we were playing.
It's billowing.
It's pretty linear. It's dungeon.
Playable Sephiroth. I really thought that they were going to do the synergy thing like they did with Sonon. I really thought that's what they were going to do. I am so relieved we can play as Sephiroth. I'm so hyped, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah, you get to control as Sephiroth. He has his own move list. He has his own unique abilities. I don't think are present on any of the other.
What is that like nebula thing he throws up in the air?
That I don't think are present on any of the other characters. And you also get to play as Cloud, who has a revamped.
Dude, I have like full body chills right now. Oh my god. I wonder if this will end up being the demo that they released to everybody.
There's a new scaling button that characters have. I think it's circle, where you can climb up walls. And
Breath of the Wild who?
Anything that is approximately like chest high to like head high, you can scale up it. And this leads to some pretty fascinating moments where you're like, oh, I usually would not be able.
I am like, I can't believe that this is real right now. Dude, this isn't real to me. Like, I feel like I'm dreaming. Like, look at Sephiroth, dude.
Be able to get to this thing even though my face is looking directly at it.
Did you see him?
Fascinating moments where you're like, oh, I usually would not be able to get to this thing even though my face is looking directly at it. Luckily, what is technically possible in the game later on, ultimately is
Cloud. The terrain thing is interesting. Like, I wonder why they decided to add that.
Portions of walls that are.
I don't really like that they're like colored different colors. Like they do that in Horizon Zero Dawn and stuff. And it's kind of like immersion breaking. I don't know.
Painted like yellow, very Horizon-like.
My man.
That lets you know that, oh, that's scalable. You can go up and down that, what to do, and then vacuum up some loose Mako funk.
I'm gonna lose my shit playing this. Like, vacuuming? Segwaying? This is Cloud Does Funny Action Simulator. What's crazy to me is that we got the 7 Remake trailer in 2015. It took 4 years for the next update. We got the Rebirth trailer last year with 2 additional trailers. Now all of this 4 months before release. Yeah. Well, and I can see how, like, a lot of the first game informs this one. You know what I mean? Like, it's probably, like, building off of each other.
The fun part is that, yeah, a lot of this plays out very...
I'm never going to recover from this. From any of it.
Some of these sort of engage.
I'm not going to survive until this comes out because I'm going to be too hype. Look at the menus on the left. That. with the different buttons. So, oh, they're synergy. It literally says synergy skills. Okay.
Cloud is obviously new to all this stuff in this
Because he's just a baby.
sequence. It's his first big soldier mission, assisting him.
Tifa looks so
sees, like, the
cute.
fact that he's very aspirational and wants to help Cloud out.
He's just a baby.
Magic sure is weird.
Area Keeper Bob.
Also, the very interesting thing about this flashback sequence is that it's like not fabricated, I guess, completely, but it's altered by Cloud's memories, which is just fascinating to think about.
Rebirth. So it's getting you used to the fact that, hey, if you
Cool.
want to approach characters, you have to use.
Oh, he's so hot. This shot, so cool.
Of the calm flashback, and it's genuinely good. It fixes a lot of the issues that some dungeony parts of Final Fantasy VII Remake already have, where they meander a bit too long and don't really introduce new things to you. And
I can't believe I'm looking at this. Oh. Cloud.
Take it from here.
The Cloud and Sephiroth stuff is so cute and cool. He's so enamored. As am I. I mean, I get it. I get it. Yeah, his voice is so good. So I posted my entire reaction to Advent Children on TikTok, and somebody posted in one of the comments in those videos saying, like, I refuse to play Final Fantasy VII Remake because they didn't keep the same voice actor from Advent Children. And I was just like, I'm so sorry that that's what's keeping you from playing Remake, because that's a very silly reason. Because one, the voice acting in this game is, especially for Sephiroth, I think is really good. Two, this game is like one of the best games ever made. Like, come on.
Nice work.
Look, he's such a baby. I can't believe how much of a baby he is. His like facial expressions remind me a lot of how he is in the Crisis Core stuff, which is really cool. I just need Sephiroth to say nice work to me one more time.
Nice work.
I don't have a praise kink. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, did you see that?
Nice work.
He smiled. He smiled. I have to take a screenshot of this. I can't.
the important one is Demo 2.
The squad. Also, this looks like right at the end of 7 Remake when they're in that like cave area. Dude, what? I can't believe we're watching this.
Essentially, they set
Wait.
up and what they it's actually
Is that the High Wind? I see that High Wind. You know who's probably in that High Wind? Or nearby the High Wind? Probably Sid.
but even with that,
Chocobo.
and I was sort of surprised that this was
Okay, they picked up, you can't see behind my head, but it says sage leaf and pearl ginger root. So that means there's probably like crafting or something like that, because it seems like materials.
possible. A little bit. It's
Oh my god.
an area right outside of Junon.
Oh yeah, the greens defeat the chocobos. That's totally what it is. Or it could be for potions too, but I bet it's for chocobo breeding in some way.
Town that is
Wait, was there more red on the chocobo? Hold on.
can't tell you.
There he is! Okay, also it says dash, dismount, scent, and scour. Okay. Dolphin jump.
Is under Junon Harbor,
Dolphin jump. There must be.
where you eventually are going to fight the boss fight.
I can't believe I'm perceiving this.
You know, save Priscilla. All that stuff is still there, which is great.
Yes, I need the CPR minigame. I need it. Yeah, this town is so charming. There's the skeleton! There's the skeleton! The giant big fish skeleton.
These little miniature chocobos
A child.
that are all over the place. Like, wait a minute, they're leading me to checkpoints.
What? It's so cute. Loveless poster also. The Loveless poster in Rebirth just makes me think of all the stuff in Dirge about Genesis that I feel like is gonna be in this game, dude. I feel like it's imminent.
Like, and then you get to synergy abilities and your characters, and then you start
I'm perceiving.
looking at the menus, and it becomes daunting. There is so much stuff that is
What? Dude. Custom chocobos. This is like maybe the best game ever. Bring out the whole ocean. Yeah, exactly.
was Final Fantasy VII remake. You get a little bit of this taste of
No way. Disc 1 is for the game, Disc 2 is for chocobos. Yeah, basically.
what Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is, and even this small
This is the spell menu?
truncated zone of what the game is even going to offer gives me enough.
Hold on. Look at these menus. Item transmuter. Okay, so there's the crafting, I guess. World intel up on the top left. That's interesting. I wonder if that's tutorial or if that's like mini side quests for like items or something. Oh yeah, it's timed.
They gave
Okay, also I'm noticing that by their ATB gauges, they have like overflow storage, it looks like, for ATB. I'm guessing that's what that is. Those little tick marks underneath the ATB gauge. That's interesting to me too.
gave you flashy moves to work with other characters that costs no ATB as well.
That's cool.
So there's no longer moments where you're just sitting in fights waiting to block things or
That's really huge. That's great.
attack things if you can't. You actually get to have actions at all times that
That is huge. I feel like that is that happens to me a lot in 7 Remake.
contribute to your ATB gauge. It's great, dude.
Okay, synergy ability is Firework Blade and Divine Punishment between the ladies, between the gals. I wonder if that's the one we saw in one of the trailers where Aerith made like kind of a barrier and Tifa like bounced off of it.
Apparently a little worried. There was
Firework
some
Blade.
skepticism on my part where I felt that there just might be
Dude.
to save Priscilla and, you know, fight the boss fight that happens there. And it plays out
But can I do CPR?
almost identical to the original boss. Like, there's a dolphin, it helps you out,
It's the dolphins there.
and your team members get trapped in little water bubbles.
Yeah. I love the callbacks to the original.
That you have to crack and break just like the original game. It's great, dude. And I don't want to go on much further because there are so many
Did you just see Tifa go flying?
just like the original game. It's great, dude. And I don't want to go on much further because
Okay.
crack and break just
One more
like
time.
the original game. It's great, dude. And I don't want to go on much further because there are so like I said, in the combat, in the way the game functions, in materia.
Yeah, that is the one we saw in the trailer. Divine Punishment.
Minor changes, like I said, in the combat, in the way the game functions, in materia, in all of this stuff that is
That is so cool.
wildly different from part 1 that almost deserves something outside of this general impressions video.
Interesting.
All I can say is that from a Final Fantasy VII
Dolphin.
fan, I have to go out of my way.
Now we got a dolphin L'Oreal shot.
Say is that from a Final Fantasy VII fan, I have to go out of my way to find issues with the demo.
That is a look at the dolphin. That is a hugely good sign that he like can't really find problems with the demo, especially this far out.
Issues with the demo.
No way. That was really cool. He's swimming. Look at his hair. Look at this. Look at this beautiful scene. Look at, there's a rainbow. The clouds. Cloud and the dolphin. Dude.
Square Enix has with open world games.
Did he just throw Red 13?
Square Enix has with open world games.
No way. How is this a real game?
You all this stuff. Hey, there's a lot of world here. If you want
I'm like so mesmerized by the combat. Who is Mai?
just this, and we're only on this continent in this map.
Map.
Looking at just a portion
Dude, that is wild. Look how big this is going to be. And this is like just by Junon.
of this continent on this map, and the explorable part that I spent 45 minutes in each playthrough is like 1/20th of it.
This is going to be a huge game.
I can't wait, man.
That's an interesting mechanic there. Like you're setting up new checkpoints for your chocobo. And I wonder, I mean, I'm sure that means fast travel.
So most of the capture we have is from the graphics mode, which is something close to 4K and 30 FPS. But I can say I did play
Hey, we all know I don't mind 30 FPS.
both modes, even though
Bloodborne forever, baby.
that probably is going to hit the home run.
Look at Red. Red looks so good in this. I still cannot believe we get playable Sephiroth.
Can't wait for it. We had this moment where it'd be like, dang, it'd be so great if we could just swim out there.
If you can swim.
And then we scaled the rocks. We went down to the edge
Shut up.
of the water. And then we watched every single party member jump into the water.
Shut up.
And we started swimming to this island in the middle of nowhere.
This is
And then there were
this is like an Elden Ring when they added a jump button. This is what this feels like.
we were rewarded for our efforts and the idea to go out there. And I think in that moment, me and Simmons looked at
Moogle
each
medals.
other and we're like, dude, this game
The chocobos are swimming.
is going to be something special.
Look at Red. I will never be over that. Every time I think I'm at peak excitement for Rebirth, they blow my expectations right back out of the water. Red is the posture check reminder we all needed. True. I'm really excited. I'm excited to see what the stage demo is like too. I'm excited for more playable characters. The chocobos can swim in the water, and the characters can too. This was cool.